is going down, world? Welcome to the 40s. I go by the name Black Pegasus, and today I'm checking out for the absolutely first time. I've never even heard of these brothers. The Jam, right? And I'm guessing as in like jam band and not jam like Smuckers, but yeah, The Jam. And the song's called Going Underground, which is crazy, right? Because when I think of going underground, I might think of like going into a subway or going underground like the Ninja Turtles, the sewage systems, or going underground like underground culture. Because I came from underground hip hop, underground boom bap, independent hip hop. So there's a bunch of ways that title could be taken, and I'm thinking I'm about to find out. Now, just from the first 17 seconds, it sounds like we're dealing with the UK. Some UK, maybe rock. Again, sometimes we go into punk in the UK. So I don't know what this is. I have no clue. I haven't heard enough of it. Ooh, I feel like I'm about to sneeze, man. March and April, I struggle with my allergies. It's kind of wild. I need to go get some bee pollen. Never not just eat the bee pollen. That helps sometimes if you get it locally. Anyways, that's a whole nother conversation. But yeah, I just felt like I was about to sneeze, and now I'm good. Anyways, if you guys are here for a first-time reaction, and this is a blind reaction because I've never even heard of this group, like, share, comment, subscribe, and let's get this started. Welcome back to the show.
They tease him a lot, black peas on the spot. Welcome back, 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 welcome back. 40.
All right, getting the logo down, pulling the video up. Don't forget to support the original content on the channel. If you want to check out my other channel, Pegasus vs. the World. Over there, we take on challenges, react to comedy, trending topics, stuff like that. But all the music and the music reactions happen right here on this channel. If you want access to the reactions early, there's a link in the description to our membership that gives that access. We got a huge catalog of reactions that have not been released to the public. And then also, I update it every day. Now, most of the reactions in the membership will get released to the public eventually, but there is a small few of them that maybe weren't cleared or something weird happened and they don't get released. So holla at your boy. Now, I'm watching this from their channel, I believe. Let's double check. Yep, The Jam. Make sure you go over there and subscribe. Hit them with a like, a comment. This was uploaded 15 years ago. But yeah, we want to support the original content creator by going on over to the channel, getting on their social media, streaming the music, etc. Reactions are not a substitute for the original content, and it'd be a shame if you came here, only watched the reaction, and weren't listening to the actual music. So make sure you show them some support. Let's get this thing started. This is The Jam, Going Underground. Here we go.
People might say my life is in a rut. I'm quite happy with what I got. People might say that I should strive for more, but I'm so happy I can see the fine things happening here today. A show of strength with your boys brigade. And I'm so happy and you're so kind. You want more money, of course I don't mind. My nuclear textbooks for atomic rhymes, and the public gets what the public wants. But I want nothing society's got. I'm going underground, going underground. What if the brass bands play up, start to pound, going underground, going underground. What if the boys all sing, or let the boys all shout for tomorrow? Some people might get some pleasure out to hate me. I've enough already on my plate. People might need some tension to relax me. I'm too busy dodging between the facts. You see, here's what you get. You made your bed, you better lie in it. You choose your leaders and place your trust, as their lies wash you down and their promises rust. You see killing machines with for rockets and guns, and the public wants what the public gets. But I don't give up the society wants. I'm going underground, going underground. All of the brass bands play off, start to pound, going underground. So let the boys all sing, or let the boys all shout for tomorrow. La 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 la, la 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 la. We're talking till my head explodes. I turn on the news and my body blows.
Hold up. Because we getting there's a lot here. Now, from the rock that I've been exposed to, I feel like they're I don't know if they're playing at a different signature. It just seems like I'm moving like this, and I'm getting a vibration that this is like some punk rock, kind of like, isn't the Clash punk rock as well, or no? I think so. I know the Ramones are. I think the Misfits are as well. But it's kind of interesting for how big punk rock is, but in today's era, I would call it bubblegum punk, because when I'm hearing something like this, I don't know, maybe I'm tripping. But like, for example, Blink 182, right? Like that's like what I would call bubblegum punk, you know? But I don't know, there's something about punk rock that I actually really reverberate with. Like the way, I don't know, like the way they just sound it's just fire. But anyways, when I was alluding like going underground, they're really talking about going underground, like getting away from society, like being a part of the subculture, the minority, the underground, man. Yeah, because this is where I came from in hip hop, underground hip hop, man. I tried my hand at making some pop records and stuff that would, have a little more worldwide success, but my heart and my core was always like an underground boom bap hip hop artist. That's what I was. And that's very specific. People don't get it because you say rap music because it's like rapper reacts and they immediately think it's like what they hear on the radio, which is absolutely a 180 from what I do. I do underground hip hop. So there's a difference. And a lot of people that aren't familiar with hip hop wouldn't know that difference. So like when I listen to this, I just like what they're saying. And also, this is massively relevant to what's going on today. They're talking about politics. They're talking about social norms. They're talking about society narratives. And they're like, nah, we're different. We're different. I want to do something different. I'm going underground. And my bad. Got a little belch in there. But when you talk about going underground, it's also, I'm going away from the way everyone lives. Like nowadays, I feel like instead of going underground, people say I'm going off grid. And that can have multiple meanings, right? Like off grid can mean I'm just getting off social media because it's really bad for your mental health and it's super addicting. So I'm putting my phone down, my computer's down, I'm getting off grid. Or they say I'm getting off grid and literally go to like a cabin in the woods and just have a more simple life, a minimalistic life. Not full of materialism, not full of FOMO, fear of missing out, like all these things. I just like the messaging here, man. This is fire. This is fire. And I don't know how big this got in their day, but if this hit like number one and they spitting like this, yeah, man. Shout out to the UK for this one. I like that rebellious nature. Ha ha ha.
Fast bass play up, we start to pound our way down the ground. So let the boys all sing, let the boys all shout for tomorrow. La 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 la. La 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 la. Hey. I'm talking till my head explodes. I turn on the news and my body floats. Spraying shit from my TV screen. But this boy shout like this boy scream. Going underground. Going underground. Going underground.
Bro, this is actually awesome. Oh, shit. They're showing like atomic bomb dropping footage. Yo, I know I might be going out on a limb here, but I felt like a really cool tour would be them and the Talking Heads. I don't know. Something about them just reminded me of the Talking Heads. Sheesh. Look at what they're recommending me. Imagine if the Talking Heads, the Clash, and the Jam went out on tour. That'd be insane. Yo, anyways, there's something else I was going to say, and I got detoured with the tour statement. I really like his voice. It's really palatable. There were a lot of unique things, how they just brought in the la 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 in there. I was like, that's tight. I really like I'm Going Underground. Like if I was a utility worker or someone who worked in the sewer, I'd be making little TikToks and Instagram reels or stories like, I'm going underground when I'm going to work and you know. I'm surprised they don't use something like this in a Teenage Mutant Ninja Turtle movie. This has a lot of, man, this is crazy. But like I said, the social commentary implied with this song is incredible. Going underground. Yeah. The misfits, the outcasts of society, you know. It was funny because on his jacket that he's wearing, it looked like he had like a deputy sheriff's star on. I don't know, man. I like the vibration there. And I like that they pushed a message like that. When was that? Like in the 80s or something? I don't know. It didn't sound 70s. It didn't sound 70s. It's probably 80s. It's definitely not 90s. No way. 90s, they started getting into like, wasn't it like Rage Against the Machine? That's like mid 90s, I think. I don't know. I wonder who they inspired as musicians and what that led to, right? Because there's these seeds being planted by every musician, even if it's a small seed. You know, you're a local rapper and someone sees you and they become a local rapper or whatever the case may be. But you're always planting seeds with music. And I just wonder who they inspired and what they became. Because I bet you get some kick-ass music, man. That's the ripple effect of music, man. Spans the test of time. Well, that was my first time reaction to the jam, Going Underground. And just like that, I'm literally underground right now. I'm recording this in my basement, man. Damn. What you know about that, there? All right, well, that was great. The jam, Going Underground. I'm with it. You guys let me know what I got, what I missed. Like, share, comment, subscribe, and I will catch you on the next one. 40.
Thank you for being some man. 40 years down the road, back again. FUQ.